This is going to be a early morning vlog, and we are going to be discussing the game room and everything I put work into yesterday. I actually gutted out a lot of boxes. I took my cables and I organized a lot of stuff. And I needed a little time to really think to see how I can swap things around to make it more organized and neat and clean, and put some, refreshers in there. I sweeped really good, got the cobwebs out, all the junk in the game room. And I actually sneezed like 25, 30 times. So that just tells you how congested the game room was. And I still feel it today. So now that we are done with that phase, the next step will be I will be contacting Best Buy. I have a Total Tech membership there, and I will be asking them to help me set up a gaming setup, which means with a PC, vlogging, just everything in general. And also, I will be trying to save up for my final PC, which will be a PC that's about upgraded for about 10 years of gaming and computer and everything. The best, most powerful PC. It's really difficult to think about right now, but when the time comes, I will get that PC. What's up, Jan Pro? Great talking to you yesterday. Yeah, I am excited about Modern Warfare 3. I know that it's gonna have similarities to Modern Warfare 2, but at the same time, it's going to be really, really good. Thank you for the dono yesterday. Appreciate that. I appreciate everybody that supports this channel in all kinds of ways. Financially is a big plus because it helps me to keep making content, whether it's gaming or whether it's vlogging like right now, and I greatly appreciate it. I've had a lot of ups and downs, and you guys have kept me going. And I have stated to YouTube live that it is you guys that support me, and they know that. So that's why they open up my live chat. So thank you very much. And it's actually made my marriage life much better too. You could ask my wife; she will tell you. And other than that, there's a lot of changes that I made, from my previous employment, my previous career, and now I'm moving on to bigger things, not worried about nothing. When you have your game plan, you just focus on you. You don't focus on everything else, because everything else is meant to distract you. I found when I was just trying to be me, I couldn't be me because I was always letting you guys know I'm off to work, and all that did was just kind of made people feel like I'm just working too much and I can't really be a full-time gamer. And now I can be the full-time gamer. I am in the process of beginning a new endeavor, but right now this is going to be a mystery for us all. So I'm going to keep it the way it is, just like that. And with that being said, what I want to talk about is Modern Warfare 3. Now, Modern Warfare 3 already, the vibes are very similar to Modern Warfare 2. Maybe a little more intelligent, like the announcers and the hosts in the game sound a little more like ready to give us that nostalgia feel of Modern Warfare. Who knows? And one of the things that I'm interested in is one of the people that's in the channel that's a subscriber, Peddleton. He said that Verdansk is coming back. Now, if that is really true, and it's going to be basically a modern version of Verdansk, more optimized with the new engine in mind. Now, keep in mind the new engine, there are some pros and cons to it. Like, they really made the guns sound really good in the game, but the movement, it can be better. It's not as good as it was, but at the same time, we just have to get used to that. That's part of the whole changes of everything. I'm curious to see what Treyarch's going to do with the game engine, if they have to use the same one. It doesn't make sense, because if they have to use the same one, that means every game's going to feel and look the same. And if this is what they're hinting at, now let's not forget, Microsoft bought Activision. So What are they going to do in the future? Are they going to give the developers their own choices and options to make the game, or are they going to stick with this one road progress? And are the old developers from, if it does come back, that would bring back a lot of people. And that's the point. That's why they want to bring it back, because it will bring back the people that were, were so awesome, excited about Verdansk, that they literally will want to see the improvement of it. So yeah, I do believe it's going to come back. And at the same time, right now is the situation that we are in. This channel, I feel like, has become more empowered for these last couple of weeks that I've been gaming than all the other times I was gaming. Yes, the other times were amazing too, but this is where I feel like everybody is coming to the channel and they're seeing that there is a joint effort to rebuild the community and to make things really, really strong. And we can be more connected. We can be more of a driving force to build this gaming community. And that's a promise from me to you guys. Every day I'm streaming now. Now, I know I'm streaming Modern Warfare 2, but that's typically what everybody is into. It's Call of Duty. It's really, I could get into Shadow of the Tomb Raider. That was a cool game to watch and play, So I heard it's coming back in Warzone Mobile according to the gameplay that has been showcased. Okay, true that. Now, what we have to anticipate is, what are they giving us? They said that in Modern Warfare 3, they're giving us 16 maps, okay? So 16 maps. We were supposed to get these maps the last time we bought into the game. Now, don't get me wrong, I've had a lot of fun with Modern Warfare 2, but after a while, playing the same maps just gets really redundant. It gets laborious. It gets burnt out. It's boring. Like, okay, my favorite map out of all of them is Farm 18. The next map would be the racetrack map, and then the Vondel Waterfront. After those, okay, Showdown is a good map too, but after those maps, you have these maps that are just so much area of just roaming around a freaking town or city, and it's just like, okay, if we're playing multiplayer should be based on running and gunning, limited camping, pacing maps. That's what multiplayer should be. It should not be a concept of maps that are super large and everybody's just sitting in buildings with their scopes and their hard scope and aiming. That shouldn't be the case. And that's the thing. One thing I would love to see is Black Ops 4 in the next gen version. And I don't know if Treyarch's going to do that. Yeah, they are way too big for multiplayer. Absolutely. But those three maps, Farm 18, and I believe that whoever created those maps are the ones that, took the multiplayer concept and said, hey, let's make that the norm for the multiplayer players. But these other maps that they put into the game, I don't, what's funny? I don't even remember all the names of the maps, but there's another map that's pretty good too. What is it? Embassy. Embassy is okay. Is it Embassy? Yeah, that's an okay map. But other than that, all the other maps just feel like you're trudging up a freaking street, and in my opinion, if I was in charge of making these maps, what I would suggest to Activision, Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, and Treyarch, the first thing I would suggest, most important, is how long does it take for the opponent and the player to interact? That is the key, okay? That if they can answer that question, then that tells them already the downset of the map. Because if it's taking forever for one person to get from one part to the other, you're already complaining about running just to get to the enemy zone. So that has to be eliminated completely. And I believe that with the new Activision, with the new Microsoft, Phil Spencer has to adjust these coordinations of maps, and the dev teams that are making these games, they have to stop making these maps like we're in a war zone. It's not. It's multiplayer. Multiplayer is meant for just running and gunning, fast-paced action, arcade, and the story. Not camping, not looking for somebody for 5 minutes before you could actually shoot somebody or someone shoots you in the back. No, it's meant for that high octane shooting thrill. That's what it's meant for. End of story. So with that being said, that is my first thing that I would suggest to Activision. Is I'm really hoping that they took their time with this game, and especially for the zombies mode that they are making, especially now that Microsoft. Yup, and did they say that the zombie mode is going to be open world for the very first time? That is interesting, because here we are playing Battle Royale, but now with zombies? I mean, it's like bringing back that zombie thrill, but now in a open world mindset. So that is going to be huge. Now, what I have to say is this. I am a huge fan of the gun sounds. I'm a huge fan of how the guns look. Like, they put a lot of effort into that. So there's a lot of qualities to this game. When we bought it, we loved it, we were into it. One thing I don't like the stuck objects in the map, that you could just get stuck to something. It's like you're running and then you get stuck. Like, whoever came up with this concept of you're running and you get stuck to like some kind of trailer hitch. Like, really? Really? You're running and you get stuck to a trailer hitch while someone's shooting at you? Come on. Come on, guys. Like, who came up with these ideas? Or this map that is so dark. What is it called? Black Gold or something? Okay? Whoever came up with that map was on morphine, for crying out loud. Okay? Like, literally, to be on a map with night vision, and it's so damn dark, even with night vision. It's like, really? I thought night vision was supposed to light everything up, okay? And then when you're aiming with the ADS, and you can't even see who's in the ADS because the glare is so bright. It's like, really? Like, is that really gonna happen in real life? No. It's the devs being lazy, and they're not looking at every realistic aspect of the game. Yes, they are making tons and tons of money, but at the same time, make a game that is notable, so at least your freaking community, Activision, will speak highly of you and not trash you like you guys are some greed-ass company that all you care about is money. When's the next time you're going to have the community actually say, wow, they actually respect us, they actually put work into this game where there's so much good to talk about? Why? Why is there always a bundle pack thrown at us every couple days? Like, as if we're supposed to be consuming every single bundle pack like a box of cereal. Are you kidding me? Every single bundle pack is like $20 to $25. Okay, if I spent all that money on all those bundle packs, you think my wife would still be with me? No. No. So, come on. The reality is this, it's too much money. The money's not the issue. I could buy all those bundle packs. The issue is their motivation and their obsession is on money, making money. Like, they're not focusing. They make enough money to hire someone that really wants to make the game different, because fanboys spend their money on it. Exactly. But at the same time, those fanboys eventually will run out of those funds, because all they're doing is consuming on a $25 bundle pack, $20 bundle pack. Everything is a bundle pack. Where's our maps? I bought the game with the intention that we're going to get High Rise Terminal, all these maps that really brought out that nostalgia. Where are our maps? Oh, now we have to pay another $100 just to get the 16 modernized maps. So all this time we've been waiting for 16 modernized maps. I'll be surprised. I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised that when we get Modern Warfare 3 in a couple months, that we are not going to get those 16 maps. That we're going to get maybe 5 to 7 maps. maybe 8 to 9 maps. But 16? I feel like they're just trying to overhype that train. So everyone's getting on board and they're getting ready to go to their destination. And when they get there, they find out that everything that was accommodated for them is not what they thought. So all Activision has to do is they have to throw the bait in the water, okay? And we're the fish. We just come over and we gobble it up, right? And then by the time we gobble it up, we're trapped. We're trapped. Everything is taken away from us. So right now, my suggestion is this. Enjoy the game. One of my viewers said that yesterday. But do not expect so much from this company, because right now they're going through changes. Right now the greed is eating up their brains. And also, yes, I understand the company is probably one of the most wealthiest companies in the world, but at the same time, you guys need to have a good community talking good about you for once. Not this bad shit. Okay, and let's talk about the hackers. Let's talk about the hackers, the modders. Okay, I'm talking the ones that are still getting into these lobbies and literally trashing your game for what it is. Okay, that's all they do. They come into these lobbies, they get these high-powered PCs, and I report the hackers because they're the reasons why I lose on my leveling up, the time that I spend playing the game, and the frustration. They need to be eliminated from the game. They need to be ousted out. They need to be banned. This is such a problem, whether it's multiplayer or whether it's Warzone, they're in it. And every time I get killed by a hacker, all I think about is the time that they're wasting on all the money I spent in this game. I spent a lot of money in 2019. I bought a lot of bundle packs. I really enjoyed the seasons. This year around, it hasn't been as enthusiastic. I haven't been as anticipating the next event because it's just been like, okay, the motivation is not towards all the events and making the community happy. The motivation this time around is how much money they can make, how much money they can take out of our hands to put in their bundle packs. That's a fact. So with that being said, that is something that is seriously needs to be dealt with. And I do believe it's going to be in some way, shape, or form. Now, let's talk about Game Pass. So this is my opinion about what's going to happen with Game Pass. Yes, eventually Call of Duty will be on Game Pass. Pretty much they specified that they want every game on Game Pass. So when Call of Duty is on Game Pass, I do believe that, I could be wrong, don't quote me on it, but I do believe that they will make the standard edition available on Game Pass. If you want the premium edition, if you want the ultimate edition, if you want any other edition, you will have to pay the full price, okay? Because I do believe that they still want to make some kind of profit. But at the same time, for the people that just want to pay Game Pass each month $15, they will get the standard edition. End of story. So it's not going to change for the gamer that likes to buy the ultimate edition. That maybe will come in some kind of special bonus deal or something. I don't know. Maybe if you buy an Xbox Series X, you get the ultimate edition for like a year or 2 or 3 or something. I'm not sure. But I find that when I'm playing on my PlayStation 5, I just feel like it's more optimized, it's more impactful. They give you the 3D audio. I got the 3D audio headset. We got Dolby Atmos coming through pretty soon, so that's going to sound even crazier. Hopefully that's on the headset. That's going to be really cool. And at the same time, Sony is coming out with, the rumor has it, they're coming out with PS5 Pro next year. So that is something that I am so ready for, is that PS5 Pro. And the question is Microsoft going to come out with a Series X and a half or a part 2? Because they haven't been talking about any kind of mid-gen refresh. Okay? The thing with Microsoft is when they came out with the Xbox One X, that was their mid-gen refresher, which was a good mid-gen refresher. Like, that was the way to go when it came to making something that once it came out, it was just more powerful than the PlayStation 4 Pro. But at the same time, not by not by a long shot, but by a good amount. There was a good difference. I could still play the Xbox One X upstairs, and I could still experience a really good, clear visual quality. I still have it up there. I have that. I have the Series X. I have the PlayStation 4 Pro. I have the translucent limited edition, the 500 hour made in the world. I have one of them. So, with that being said, I have the previous generations. I have the next generations. Now, the question is, here's going to be my next goal. Is going to be a PS5 Pro. Is going to be my PC. And at that point, I don't think Microsoft is going to be coming out with a mid-gen refresh. They haven't talked about it. They haven't showed any signs. Nintendo Switch 2 is coming out. But the question is, how far is Nintendo going to go to give us a feel of next gen, maybe a little more upgraded from, the kid feel of gaming? Not that I'm saying it's a bad thing, but, us, grown-up gamers want to have something a little more on the edge. We don't want to be held back by kiddie games. I mean, yes, you can play the games and they're fine. You can still play the games, but at the same time, they have that feel of being for the children, for the young ones, okay? So, PlayStation for me has been the way to go. They got a lot of good games that are coming out. I'm looking forward to the... Is the Metal Gear series, is that going to be remade, remastered? I don't know. That's the question. So, with that being said, now we know the timeline. My PC that I wanted to get is going to have pretty much everything that anybody would want in their PC. It's either going to be the 4090 or it's going to be the 5000 series, but that's going to be next year. Right now I have a 3080. I have a PC that's pretty decent. I could easily take this PC to Best Buy and I could say, hey, add this, build it, rebuild it, and I think I'm good. You know what I mean? Instead of buying a totally brand new PC, I could take this one and I could say I want to add some stuff to it. So, with that being said, the game room. I want to show you guys the game room so you can see it, okay? And I will do that in a separate video so you can see what my goals are. I cleaned the game room. I did so much work yesterday. When I got on to live stream yesterday, my game room is so organized now. And I am ready. I am motivated. I am obsessed to become big on YouTube for gaming. Like, I literally want to see people tuning in. Like, there he is, the dragon, and there he is. He's playing really good. He's got his control settings right. Like, this is good. He's getting really good at the game. I will not buy a Cronus Zen. I will not cheat. I will not mod. None of that stuff. That is not, because then I'm not being true to you guys. And if I'm not being true to you guys, then who am I being true to? Nobody. So I will not cheat when I'm playing Call of Duty. That's something that I will never do, okay? Because at the end of the day, that's the reason why the game is being ruined. So with that being said, thank you so much. I appreciate everything that you guys have been doing, keeping the channel growing, and I want you guys to be assured I will be live streaming today, and I will be focused on gaming. If you want to talk to me about anything, let me know and I will respond. But right now I'm going to make my vlog video so you could clearly see what the game room looks like. Alright guys, thank you so much. If you like this kind of content, subscribe, hit the like button, join Stealth Dragon. I appreciate everything. If you want to send a donation of any sorts, you can do that in the super chat, the super link, all that stuff. You could even do it if I'm not live. You could just say, hey, I appreciate your content. Here's a little encouragement. Here's a little support. So keep on doing what you're doing. I appreciate everything. You guys have a wonderful rest of your morning. Eat some good breakfast. Drink some orange juice. Orange juice got energy. Pineapple juice got energy. Water. Take vitamins that are healthy and eat healthy and take care of yourselves. Stay away from all the junk in your life. Keep healthy. Don't be a statistic in the hospital because you've been abusing your body with either, some kind of substance or drinking or smoking, anything. Like, take care of yourself, respect yourself, I am proud to announce that I am straight edge. And what that means is I am literally not dependent on anything. Not dependent on drinking, not dependent on smoking, not dependent on anything to make me feel. The only drug that I take is Call of Duty. That's it. Modern Warfare 2. That is my high, okay? And that is an okay thing to do because that is something that I need. It gives me that inspiration to keep going with my channel. My channel is about gaming, and one thing about Call of Duty is I noticed that it is always going to be in the community. Call of Duty is the reason why we are growing. Now I could play other games too. Just I need these suggestions. I need a group of people to say, hey, play Ghost of Tsushima. Hey, play Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Hey, play Gran Turismo. I'm waiting for a Best Buy card to come in the mail for $250. I already have one, and I'm thinking about repurchasing the PlayStation 5 VR. If you guys want to see some of that, let me know. And also, I will have to have someone come over to help me set up my PC connected to both TVs so I can stream with the PC in mind. I need to. This is the time where the gaming room is going to be revolutionized, like for real now, because this is where I'm either going all in or I'm hitting my face to the ground. So, with that being said, you guys, I appreciate all the support. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.